Okay, so I am setting up. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do to try to get some food today that is good for my body and my heart. If anybody knows of like I have no money. I don't have a car. I can't get anywhere. I went to the food pantry and like it's just processed food that is like it's gonna cause a flare up in my heart. Um, so if anybody knows any resources where I can get some fresh fruits and vegetables, that will deliver, um, please let me know. You know, the really sad thing about this is that, like, yeah, meth was not good for me and it was toxic, but at least when I was high, I didn't need to eat. So now that I'm trying to refrain from drug use and trying to get healthy, um, I can't, my disability was cut off, and might be because I haven't upkept on my doctor appointments. Except my doctors are connected to ECMC, and I went on a tirade on Facebook regarding some people possibly trying to blame me for or accusing me of purposely spreading around HIV or hepatitis. Now, one of the hospitals at the emergency room, and I have the doctor's paperwork, lied and said that I had hepatitis a couple years ago when I first got sick with my heart. And now, these guys are going around like, oh no, you said you had AIDS. And I'm like, no, I said hepatitis. You guys keep saying AIDS. So I think somebody is trying to accuse me of spreading. And I'm like, dude, that is, first off, that's a murder charge. Okay. So I go to my doctor and I say, listen, I need to be tested for STDs, for all STDs, because I have somebody that is possible that people are accusing me of intentionally spreading an STD that is fatal, which is a murder charge. So I get the blood work done, and the doctor calls a couple of days later and says, "Oh, our the results it didn't come back right. You got to come and take some more blood work." Really? When I specifically told you that this is that somebody's trying to accuse me of something that could be a murder charge, and you can't get blood work correct? I'm not going back to you. Mm-mm. And I've known this. I saw the doctor. They're all the doctors that were. I'm not going to get into this right here, right now. Okay. So I can't. I'm going without medical care because I can't trust my doctors. My doctor that I was with for 10 years, cut me off after I had my heart stuff because I asked for medications. I'm like, that's not right. That's not right. And now that I'm looking back, like, oh, who threatened you? Because I want my real doctor back. And maybe they sent me something in the mail, but I wouldn't know the disability. Maybe they sent me something in the mail to let me know that, they were going to cut off my disability, but I wouldn't know because my mail has been being diverted for 2-something years. I haven't gotten any mail for 2 years. So I have no money, no food. I'm telling my kids I have to surrender my cats. I can't feed my cats. So, yeah, if anybody knows any drug dealers that I can call for some meth so that it will suppress my appetite because, one toxic is like it's all toxic. So what are you going to do? I'd rather go fucking, hey, I'd rather be high than starving. It's just the reality of the situation. And I'm in complete isolation where nobody in an entire fucking city will speak to me. And, this is just how we live. So I'm looking for, just putting it out there again to see, because, in all of Buffalo, New York, there's like crickets for targeted individuals and people like me. but I know that I'm not alone because I went to the food pantry, the gentleman at the food pantry. And of course I didn't go into a lot of detail. I just said, they cut off my disability and I have no means to get food. And he's like, yeah, another woman came in with this, like, pretty much the same exact story. Like, just, so I know I'm not the only targeted individual in Buffalo. Fucking ECMC is full of psych patients. But we're looking for food, fresh food. Thank you.